Do that again.
What's up?
Oh, we lost all our viewers all of a sudden. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's episode 8 of the DCUO Project Podcast. I'm Count Chocula, joined as always by Glenn, my co-host. I'm also joined by the contract killers, Jay, Kaiser, and Ninja. And we've got from the Lifted Research Group, again, the fan favorite, Crappy Heels. Say, what's up, Crappy?
What's up, Crappy?
Smart ass.
What's up?
As soon as Kaiser starts doing that, as soon as he starts doing that, like, we lost like 3 viewers.
Here, I'll help out more.
It's like, no. Get that crap out of here.
Yeah, to all our 4 people
scared everybody
watching,
away.
I do apologize. I was making macaroni and cheese. That's why we're late. That's why we're late. Yes, you had to sit there and wait because I was hungry. But I apologize. But oh well, deal with it. So anyway,
What's up?
so what are we talking about tonight? PlayStation 1? No, or Xbox
No.
One?
PlayStation
That's
1.
not
That's
even good.
Xbox
Xbox,
One.
the
Damn
X-
it. Do not.
the Xbox
do not
shit.
use it.
TV, 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 TV,
No,
TV,
no,
TV,
it's
TV.
the Xbox done.
The Xbox done?
Yeah, it's over.
No.
Here,
I got a better
finish.
one, Kaiser. It's the Xbox None.
Xbox done.
Hey Rob, in the chat, can you hear us okay? Can you type to me if you can hear us okay? I would. You're our quality check.
The only thing I have to say on the topic is, if you watch a certain angry commentator's review
Thank
on
you.
it, sums up my whole point about it.
He says that we're living back in 2001 with that "What's up," and it wasn't even cool back then. So he just called us out for that.
Okay, I just want to defend it. Rob, the first thing you gotta remember is, what's up?
I think
He's
Kaiser's been drinking.
Yeah, no, Kaiser just doesn't care tonight.
Kaiser's been drinking.
Wait.
Whoa,
Instead of going
whoa.
down, we got another person here.
Oh,
Hey, I'm an expert
Listen.
on this.
what's up?
Jay's an expert on people being drunk.
Yes, he is.
I am.
All right, let's talk about DC Universe Online, guys.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is somebody joining us here?
Liam?
What?
No, Liam. I talked to Liam. He said that he doesn't like us anymore, and we can just go kiss his big. No, he didn't say that.
Oh,
What he said is he's running Nexus tonight with his league. So, you know,
oh, the league that Glenn bailed on.
yeah.
That league.
Yeah, like,
Yep.
those scrubs.
Can't believe you bailed on them. That's not nice.
They bailed on me. They never invited me to anything.
Oh,
No, Crappy, you should
Poor
bail on your
Glenn.
league and just join us.
I know. Now with that nature loadout, I wouldn't invite you in my group either.
oh.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey,
No,
I
he's
do, I
actually
do
not
great with that late net nature loadout.
I had nothing good to say, so I had to say something.
So what was
Sometimes
wrong
it's
with
set
it, Crappy? I mean, explain yourself. I mean, if you watched Glenn's video. What was wrong with his nature loadout? What would you do differently?
I don't even know. I don't even remember what you're using.
Oh,
Brain cells few.
It's
No, it's just when you catch me off guard like that, you know.
it's legit just a basic poison spec. Like there's really not much variety you can choose.
Oh, you didn't have harvest in your loadout. That's what I didn't like.
I say it in the video. You can use either harvest or thorn shield. You freaking idiot.
But
uh-oh.
I say
Oh, boy.
depending on the instance. I say depending on the instance, I switch.
Now, children, quit fighting.
What you
Now.
should be doing though is you should be spreading your poisons with harvest all the time, because harvest makes your poisons tick on the 50%er, plus it makes them tick faster than thorn shield. And then when you go in and you tap hold with your thorn shield, it doesn't override the harvest spread.
I didn't know that.
Cool. Crappy drop of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. He still didn't do a DPS video though.
Well, Crappy doesn't know how to DPS. There's a point
I've
to
been
that.
thinking about it, but I don't have a good weapon. I don't have like a bow. And like I'd want to go into gates and like physically do it.
Well, plus you don't put commentary in your videos.
I talked a little in my healing one.
Oh, do you really? Okay, I haven't seen that one yet.
Like
Yeah,
to
I
talk-
watched
Must have been the
He's
first
like-
time people on your channel hear your voice.
I don't
He's
want
like,
them to know my
He's
secret.
like, hi, this is what I do. All right, now watch this shit.
Yeah.
And then he blasts music, and I was like, oh god.
The smooth stylings of crappy heels.
I didn't want to fucking talk and drag it out over and over. Fucking say, oh, I'm doing this and this and this.
I
and
know
But
what you
you're
mean.
good at it.
That's kind of what I did with my quantum one, sorta.
I thought, hey, you go watch me and see what buttons I'm hitting.
Nice.
Yeah,
'Cause
Jay,
it's
in your
the-
quantum one, you just talked for like 2 minutes and then said, okay, I'm going to demonstrate. I'm just going to show you the powers.
There you go. That's all you need.
Well, you got to also consider this, Shock. He talked more in that video than he does on any of these podcasts.
There we go. That's true too.
Man, what is this? Wait, you guys like... Are we getting on each other's nerves or something? I mean, we're like...
I don't know.
Anyway.
Hey, I gotta get all my talking out now. There was that 3 days they couldn't fix the chat on PS3 this week.
Oh, and you could use Swarm too. Throw that in there. It's a good long range dot.
Oh, no.
Briar Swarm and Vine Lash for your T5 raids. Damn, that's a good loadout. Harvest.
Yeah, I'm still messing around with nature. This is my first time playing it.
Yeah, because you play Earth, right?
I played mental, earth, fire, gadgets. And this is my first time playing nature. I played light a little bit. No, I actually played light for a long time.
Mental's cool. Mental's real good.
I liked mental a lot.
DPS tears stuff up, especially with the range.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you can clip a lot of stuff with mental.
Oh hell yeah. You don't really see a lot of mental though.
I've only
At
played...
least when Quantum came out, everybody that was mental was like, oh god.
Well, I started as fire. I switched to electricity, and of course my alt is sorcery. That's the only 3 I've ever played.
I've never played sorcery.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, I've never played Sorcery. Sorcery and Earth, I've never played either of them.
I've never once played Earth at all. Yeah.
Earth I like a lot.
Yeah, Earth looked cool, and I always wanted to change to Earth and do a little
I can-
DPS and weird to see if I could.
I
be
can tell you this
competitive,
much. Tanking right now, don't even try it. Earth DPS is pretty solid.
Pretty solid. Psh.
You don't see a lot of Earth DPS though, Glenn. I mean, on the PS3 anyway.
On the well, I've seen one other Earth DPS. I don't know.
I know
thought it was
it's
pretty good.
I know it's precision based, but
Yep.
Actually,
Very
it can
light.
be
Well, you
both.
can
You go
do
either way.
a might based spec. It really goes both ways. Depends on how you want to play it.
I think the might-based spec plays a lot like Sorcery's DPS. Put the power interaction on, throw the circle out. Totem's kind of like Soulwell. Final ruin.
Are you talking
move.
about debris field?
Yeah, I'm just talking about the whole way that might-based Earth plays. It reminds me a lot of how Sorcery plays as a might-based power, just with the dot stacking.
I don't know. I
Reminds
haven't
me of how
tried
a
might
shitty power
based
set
Earth.
plays.
so what is your let's talk about our loadouts a little bit tonight. Since we're kind of short on topics. I mean we can talk. I'm sure Crappy's going to talk a little about the Nexus raid he was in.
Talk about what you're using in your T5.
He had that, but let's talk about a little bit about our loadouts. What loadout do you use, Glenn?
What, for Earth?
Yeah.
It's extremely similar to Orbit's. I watched Orbit's video before I actually made an Earth DPS.
All right, go a little
it's-
bit more in depth. We kind of don't know what part
I don't-
this is here.
I can't actually
watch
get
it.
on the game right now, so I kind of have to remember the names of the moves. But I think I used debris field, stone throw to set up. I think what was it, dazed?
Yeah, it's Rumble Crush.
Rumble
I
Crush
think
the
you
7
meant-
days.
I used stone throw because it's a single target, really fast, very
Okay.
clippable. Unstoppable was my AOE power interaction. Jackhammer, of course. If you're precision based and you don't have jackhammer, then you're fucking up. Reinforce, and I think Earthquake as my supercharge.
Pretty solid.
What was your movement power?
I'm just acrobatics.
I was thinking about maybe switching, but
What made you pick acrobatics?
I've always been acrobatics.
What do you like about it?
When I move around in the city, I'm always grappling on shit. So I get to a destination faster usually than super speed or flight.
Yeah, I think he's jealous. He has to super speed run everywhere, and he has millions of ads chasing him.
Yeah, but super speed's good in combat.
Oh, in combat, it's great. It's
Yeah, you
annoying.
can run away.
That's why I wear fortified blocking. But according to the people on the forums, she didn't wear fortified blocking as a healer because the resto mod is so much more fucking awesome.
Not really.
No,
Yeah,
man,
it
that
really
resto
depends on
mod
the
ain't gonna
situation.
save your life when you get
Not really.
like when GCPD, whatever the hell his name is, Batman throws the shield at me. I just block, and I mean I'm almost dead, but I live through it. And if I didn't have fortified blocking on, I'd be dead. The resto mod ain't gonna save me.
That resto mod goes away as soon as you get hit.
Yeah, and they're like, oh,
I'm using the resto mod until I get like a couple pieces of tier 5 on my healer. I'm still gonna keep it because my resto's kind of low. I mean, it's like 2400, and like everybody else is like 2800 or above right now. You know, for the tier 5 stuff. So I'm gonna keep it until I get like a 1 or 2 pieces of tier 5. And then
Is that including your dominance?
Do what?
Is that including your dominance?
I only have 88 skill points on my sorcery healer, so I don't have much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Hence, alt.
Hence alt, exactly.
I don't know if these people that are posting in the forums are heroes, but they're like, you could do 90% of the raid and have that neck mod working. The
Bull.
focused
Yeah,
restoration.
if you're
Yeah,
fighting
like,
Luthers, yeah.
you're always getting hit. I don't know where the hell they're playing at.
If they're
And they're like,
fighting
oh,
Luthers, no.
the tank must not be doing a good job. Motherfucker, there's room mechanics, there's ads that pop up in the room. Batman is always turning around, hitting you, and then turning back around. You know, like, the tank doesn't keep 100% aggro. Batman runs around sometimes. Depends on what Batman, I'm sorry.
Especially Ninja.
You're always getting hit. You might have a 20, 30-second window once in a while where you're not getting hit for that long, but most of the time you're always getting screwed with something's hitting you.
Yeah, that.
No, it might not be a devastating hit, but it might just anything that hits you. You know, that mod is done.
Rob's sharing his mental
loadout.
loadout with us on the chat. Mental Menace, Mass Terror, Terrorize, Phantom Flame, Grandeur, and TK Bolt.
Sounds like a DPS loadout. Oh, he's also using super speed and a rifle.
Yep.
Super speed, yeah.
See, I never played Mental, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I
what's
played
good or
Mental
bad.
way back in the day. I only trolled with it though. I never
Yeah.
DPS'd with it.
I was just.
I trolled with mental.
It was definitely fun. Mental was a really fun power. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting some
My
people.
character started as mental.
I'm gonna be putting some people on the spot. What's your loadout, Kaiser? Your quantum.
Quantum trolling.
Yeah, give us your loadout.
Tachyon burst for the pot move. Empowerment, obviously. Singularity for defense debuff. Time bubble and quantum tunneling. I use both because, you know, sometimes you can't tunnel. Someone drops right next to you, and you're going to tunnel away, then run back to pick them up. So I keep both shields on. And then Event Horizon for super.
What supercharge were you trying on our PvP earlier? You said.
Oh, I was trying that temporal shift, the one that's at the 25% that's supposed to make them take heavy damage, stun them, and make them unable to attack, but they were attacking right through it, so I don't think it works for PvP.
It probably works, but the thing is, they just broke out of it.
Yeah, but being a super, you figure it should take them longer to break out. I was testing. That was the first time I ever used it. So
Have you ever used the
Let's
pet
not
one
talk
for the
about
sorcery,
PvP.
dude?
I don't want to go into
That
PvP.
one, they break right out of that, dude.
I learned, like I said, I was trying stuff. I never tried it before. I was going through PvP, like, I wonder how this works. And it didn't work well.
I don't think Quantum's that great for PvP. I fought a Quantum troller just about an hour ago in my lair battle, and I did not have any problem with him at all.
It depends
They were
on
doing it wrong.
Yeah, they were clearly doing it wrong because
you don't even need to be a certain power though. As long as you're good at PvP, you could be any power you want. The power.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
like, if you learn how to play your power, then you can be pretty good.
Yeah.
I've got beaten by people that might use one power, but they were just on me with the blocks and the block breaking. Like perfect. They had their immunities going.
It's all about the mechanics.
I wanted to PvP as my nature loadout to see how that would be.
Nature's real good in PvP.
Yeah, it is real good. What I recall the nature loadout was
because I was thinking like with all the dots stacking, especially since you can spread them, you'd like stack them before they even notice you.
Oh, it's Vine Lash, Savage Growth, Thorn Shield, what was the other one? Briar. And you want to put down Briar, do Savage Growth, do Vine Lash to pull them back in because they're going to try to run out of it. Then you want to use the Shield to refresh the first set of dots. Then you just want to keep cycling through that and keep metabolism going on yourself.
Yeah, that fighting against that Briar is a bitch.
Swarm is real good for PvP too because it's just brainless. You don't have to do anything. You just put it out.
Yeah.
Doesn't the Briar stun you? You're kind of like in that little patch.
Yeah, but Briar's kind of glitched. Like, say at the beginning of a duel, like what I ideally would like to do at the beginning of a duel is hit the person with Briar. But if sometimes, like if you call Briar out like before the match starts, it won't even come out. And like, I mean, you could even call it right at the beginning. Like they'll already be hitting you with stuff, and you'll call Briar out, and it won't even hit. I don't know what it is. It happens every time in the beginning. You have to wait a few seconds till after a match starts to be able to hit them with Briar. It's DC's fault. Because like once you hit them with Briar at the beginning, you get them stunned for that second, and then they have to break out, so you got the upper hand for a minute. But then when Briar goes off and it doesn't work, then you're standing there with your hand up in the air and they're kicking your ass.
Well, you're not supposed to be throwing out moves before a duel anyway, so you shouldn't be timing it like that.
No, I try to time it so right as the duel starts, I hit them with it.
Trying to get an advantage. Yep.
You know, like some people will try to wind up and do a fire burst on you or some shit before the fucking thing starts.
Just move behind a pillar, completely misses you.
Just run, take a couple steps back.
I'm surprised that's even a problem for you, Crappy. I thought you left before matches in the lair even began.
Only when you're a troll. Sometimes I stick around and fight them. Like, I'll try to fight them through the first round and see if they're good, because sometimes I could beat them.
Right.
You know, but sometimes, like that night when I saw you, like, I was just in the room with so many trolls back to back, I just had it. I was like, fuck this. I need one mark. Get me the hell out of here.
Oh, actually, that brings up a topic, which is...
I don't want to talk about that. That's stupid.
What, the losing?
I don't want... That's stupid.
They're bringing back marks for losing.
I forgot all about that. We were talking about that during gameplay the other day. What do you guys think about that?
I like it.
Didn't that say something like there's a winner box and a loser box, and if you get one, it locks you out of the other?
No, you can get both.
Really?
You can get both?
Okay.
You can get both. It treats it as like a different boss.
Well, that's a little better.
Like a different piece of loot is what it's treated as. So when you reset, it resets both.
Well, how many do you get for losing?
No one knows.
What do you guys think? I mean, do you think people should get a mark for losing or whatever? You don't get a mark.
With the way it is, it's probably for the best.
Because
just about every MMO out there has it where you're gaining something even if you're losing, and especially since they removed influence, because influence was something that you were gaining even if you were losing. So there's nothing to be gained for losing anymore.
I think you should still get a mark for losing, because sometimes you just get in a shitty pug group and everybody sucks, you know?
Yeah, or you're started in a completely one-sided match. It's not fair.
No, I've been in plenty of those lately. Like, especially with like Batcave, I'll get in there, and I was trying to get my my 10 wins in a row for the Legends, right? I get in there and like the match is halfway over and I'm got like 200 points to win an entire round of matches against one person that's already has a full bar still.
Yeah, it's like how is that fair?
Yeah, and then you
especially since that happens way too often.
Yeah.
So the only way they can really fix it is by adding a participation reward. You know.
Well, it depends how much the loser box gives you. But that's what I'm going to go on.
You know, I wouldn't
If it's
mind
at
if they
least
come
half
back.
of if it's at least like half of what you would get for winning, then that's pretty good.
Well, the only issue is going to be is if it's half, you're going to have some people purposely throwing fights. Like, let's say I go
But
in, I do my
locks
first
you
layer
out
battle.
it locks you out after that first loss. Can't keep losing.
No, but what I'm saying is, let's say I'm doing layer battles. I go in, I win my first one. I'm like, cool, I got the winner box. Now I'm going to go into another one and purposely throw it to get the loser box, then replay it to get the most out of my replays. So I'm going to purposely throw one to get a loser box. Now I'll replay it and reset both boxes.
I think when
You're
you
gonna
get a
have
winner
people doing
box,
that.
though, you can't get a loser box, right?
There better be a system like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
'Cause
I think
can
they
see a
shouldn't
piece
even
of-
give you a box for losing.
No,
You should
because
just
then-
get a mark. Do it
Because
again.
if there's something like that, then people are gonna lose first, then win.
Yeah, so there's going to be a
Yeah,
system
you're right.
of doing
That's
it.
true. So, I mean, how do they get around it?
I don't know.
It's just more
Well, I
marks
guess we'll
for
have
your
to see.
replay.
It might be easier to win matches because maybe the whole other team is trying to lose.
Yeah, they'll be throwing matches left and right.
See, I don't think you should get anything for a loss.
I think
just don't.
it should just be like it was. You get a mark for losing, 2 marks.
It
for
really
winning.
should be how it used to be, because this is the only MMO I've played so far where you don't get anything for a loss. You don't even like I said, you don't even get influence anymore.
PvP is
and-
rough, especially when you're losing. You know, like you at least want to get something.
Well, you know, most MMOs they also have a better balanced PvP system, dude. Like the one in this game is like off kilter no matter what we try.
There's a system.
Yeah, see, in Guild Wars 2, you don't get anything for winning, or you don't get anything for losing, but you do level up your character as the match goes on when you kill people. It helps you level up your PvP, but you don't necessarily get anything for losing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
influence was a reward, no matter if you were winning or losing. It gave you something for participation.
Right.
But since they've removed influence, it's like they shot themselves in the foot, in my opinion, because now there's nothing that you get for losing. They took out a lot of potential of what influence could have been changed to, and now like PvP is more broken than ever.
Well, I just think that the developers, they seem to waffle on their stance. It's like, we're going to do it this way, and then we're going to listen to these people because these people are complaining. They just need to get a system and stick with it. Bad or good, get a system and stick with it. For every
Man, all the PvP people suck. They all come up with stupid fucking ideas, and they want this, they want that, and the next thing you know, bam, everybody's power's nerfed, and the game is ruined, and immunities are retardedly
yeah, they got to quit
slow.
listening to every
Just because one person complains and then everyone else gets on his dick, you can't be fucking.
I
think
the
it's
way-
saying a lot of bad words right now.
I think
can't
it's because the developers are
everything.
trying to be that MMO that has a lot of the MMO problems solved.
You can't. There's always going to be MMO problems. There's always going to be stuff like that. What they need
Yeah.
to do is they need to stop being coerced into doing things, because like the voices of the few are ruining the experiences for the voices of the many. Like I used to be able to go into a PvP match with a full DPS set and be able to eventually beat down a tank or a healer. Now you can't even do that because half the time they'll just heal back the damage by blocking you for a second, and the heal still go through.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you're hitting them, you're taking 600 damage because you're hitting them while you're blocking, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't
with you.
think you should take damage just because you hit somebody and they blocked. No
Yeah.
damage. They
What
should
the-
still
Now,
take a little
here's
damage.
what
The
here's
deadly
what
block.
unbalanced. Here's what unbalanced PvP for me. This is something I've been wanting to bring up for a while. So give me a minute here.
All right, Tommy,
You're on
right
the
now.
clock.
They
Go.
need The thing that broke PvP, although they're not going to take it out, they need to readjust the system, was home turf.
That's true.
The thing that ruins it is it's not the other mods, it's core strength, because the way the PvP system is with the RPS system, certain classes get that confidence boost. A troller versus a healer gets a 35% boost to put them at 135. A healer versus a tank gets like a 70% boost to put them at 135. But when you put core strength on, you're going to have the healer at normal plus 70 to go up to like 170, where as a troller, I'm only at 135. Healers are at like 170 damage, tanks are around 170%, and trollers are still at 135 because core strength completely skews the system. That's my issue with it.
I don't like the whole confidence boost anyway. I don't.
Yeah,
like
the confidence boost skews everything with
time.
It's screwed.
I think you just put a defense debuff on them and you melt them down just to say them anyway.
There was a lot of stuff
crazy.
There was a lot of stuff from home turf that was just, it broke a lot of the systems that were in place.
Like one of them was shielding hands, another one that does a lot because now ice tanks have a healing ability for themselves, and you got healers which are now sitting there with just shields on. Like I play with my PvP loadout, I play with 2 shields. I don't even have a single target heal when I'm going into duels.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how sometimes I'm fighting someone and it's nothing but shields, and it's like, wow, really?
Those little dampening fields, they break out everything.
Honestly, on my thing, I think they need to keep the RPS system, but do away with confidence boost at this point. Healers can debuff a tank, yeah, fine. No confidence boost crap with core strength around. That gets on my nerves.
Why? Because when you're playing with your ice tank and the healer comes in the room and he smokes your ass and then in 5 seconds
No, it's the confidence boost as a troller. Like, I can only get to 135. They're all at 170. Like, because I'm a troller, I'm 25-30% more weaker because I picked
No, that's a lie. You get to 140 if you put the confidence boost on with the core strength.
Yeah, please. I'm still 30 under them.
You also have a defense debuff though,
which only gives them 7%.
They can cleanse off them with trinkets and serums.
You have a precision. You could defense or debuff their attacks. You have constant power.
Serum. They alternate serums and
you have 4 shields, a supercharged shield.
Oh,
what
our
you
healing
complaining
isn't
about?
Like a tank. I pop a shield. I can heal for like 700 out of a 9,000 life bar. My shield healing is not great.
So do the tanks, my friend.
Yeah, but the tank has defense. When you heal for 700 and you're taking like 100 scrolling, but when you're a tank and you heal for 700 and you're seeing like 20s and 30s, it means a lot more. Especially with Reflect. It means a lot more to a tank and a healer. You said it yourself, as a healer, you've created for like 2,000 just putting a shield on yourself.
Actually, that it's increased. I'm actually healing myself for about 24k whenever I critical heal with my
heal
my
myself
PvP armor.
right back to full from like a quarter life with a shield.
Exactly.
Probably not a PvP gear though.
I can do it with my PvE gear. I am critically healing with the shield for about I want to say 2,700.
What
of course
shield?
I have.
Are you talking about Boon of
Boon of
Souls?
Souls? Yeah. That's just the shield itself.
You know, I never really paid attention to what, because I have that shielding mod in as well. I didn't really pay attention to what it's healing myself for, though.
Yeah, if you go into PvP and spec all your restos and stuff and use Flux on like your shot character, since you were talking about healing in PvP.
Yeah, when I get my punchline, I'm gonna go straight heals when I get my punchline. Yep, for PvP.
Well, when you do that, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see some amazing numbers happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Flux and Hard Life Shield.
Yep.
That's all you need.
I'm hoping.
Flux and Hard Light.
Flux is such an ugly looking shield.
And you got to remember, healer shields work differently from the other shields. They go 125 resto off of it. They don't do any
Doesn't
damage.
electric have a group shield super?
The super. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a grip shield super, which I don't know how that will work for count.
I don't know what that is. I
remember they do. I don't know if it hits 4 or 8 or.
I think it hits 8 people. They
Yeah,
increase
it hits
it.
8 people,
The other.
and I think it deals damage
That's not
back
galvanize,
too,
is it?
when you get
No,
hit.
it's a super. You think that would be good for tier 5, like in Nexus, because like the controller shields are pretty big.
Well,
Or
it depends on how high his resto is. Because if he's just going in there as a DPS, the other one actually heals for more, but that one might help prevent more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Just ideas.
Since I don't use wired anyway, according to my YouTube hater, that I'm he wasn't really hating, but
Yeah.
are you talking about going in PvE as DPS or heal? Because I'm not going in PvE as heal.
I was just throwing around electric ideas.
Yeah, he was throwing around electric ideas. I'm just saying that it wouldn't do very much unless you were in healer role with a lot of healing.
Right.
Me and Kaiser got what each other was talking about.
Yeah. I taught Ninja everything he knows about healing.
Yeah, fucking right. I knew more about healing than you did about controlling it every day of the week.
Please.
Uh-oh, here we go.
We need a new topic. We don't need to start this tonight.
Next topic.
Are we still doing people's loadouts? Because I haven't heard from Jay. I haven't heard from Count.
Well, Jay doesn't know.
I got it.
Well, everyone knows my loadout. It's popular YouTube video, sir.
Fire tank.
If you had a YouTube channel, my friend, you would know this, but you know.
Quiet. Jay's speaking for once.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Jay, let's hear your fire tank. Let's hear your fire tank loadout, either PvP or PvE.
He has fire burst and fucking
I don't do
the other one in there. What's that other one?
I don't
Snuff
do
out.
PvP for us, but fire tank. We got low pressure. That's my pull. We got inflame, burning determination, backdraft. There's a 360 pull. Right now I got absorb heat and stoke flames. I'm a pure healing fire tank.
What does Stoke Flames do?
It's a heal.
Huh.
When you're standing next to somebody on fire, it gives you a healing tick. Like your electrogenesis or something.
That's not how that works. It just heals.
Oh. Well, I haven't played fire in a while. My bad. I'm wrong sometimes.
Oh.
Exhort.
Oh my god.
Exhort.
I want that marked so I can replay it to him multiple times.
We'll do that.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
If an enemy's on fire when you use absorb heat, though, you'll heal yourself from that.
Right. That's in tank roll, though. That's not in DPS roll, right?
I don't know. I don't DPS.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think absorb heat heal. You don't get any heals from absorb heat in DPS roll.
Let me read it.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't say. It won't be as strong.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as
You
strong
won't have
anyway.
the dom
so.
for it, or the rest though.
Why do you use low pressure?
That's my range pull.
Why not? Mesmerizing lasso.
Because
That was one.
yeah, low pressure has potential of pulling multiple enemies or pulling none at that.
Ah.
Also, probably the point of power point versus skill point. Low pressure is a flight tree move, so that's just a skill point.
Yep.
Lasso would cost a power point.
That's true. True.
So there you have it.
Now he'll be silent the rest of the program.
Straight from Pyro Jester.
Now, was that the best fire tank loadout possible? Did you get that from the forum?
Did you get that from Super Patriot, the forums? Who did you steal that off of?
If you got it from Super Patriot, you'd be using Amazonian deflection. My bad. I shouldn't say stuff like that. That's not nice.
You are terrible. You're in a bad mood tonight, Krabby. What's the matter? Somebody...
No, I'm not in a bad mood. No, I'm just reading the forums and the stupid people in large masses.
Did they break
make
your
me
bong or
aggravated.
something? I mean,
Wait, what are they bitching about on the forums?
Oh, I just read it and just everybody's so stupid. I don't know what's wrong with people.
well, I'm not in a bad mood tonight. Everybody's so stupid.
I'm not in a bad mood. No, I just can't believe how dumb people are. I got 140 skill points. Blah blah blah. And you ever play your power? They have no idea what's going on. Don't let me bring you down, though.
So what about you, Ninja? What's your what knowledge can you drop for us here?
I play a sorcery healer, and I use rejuvenate. Depending on the situation, I use either the Watcher, the sacrificial offering, or something else. Shield, probably. Then I also have Soul Well, Boon of Souls, Circle of Protection, and Transcendence. That's my PvE loadout. My PvP loadout's what's that called?
Sacrificial offering. That sucks.
Not really. Not with the amount of rest you got nowadays, especially for raids, because it hits 16 other people, and it ticks about 4 times, and it's ticking for, on my average, about 350 to 400 a tick.
I'm with Ninja on this one. That one's underrated.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, it hits up to 16 allied characters at once, and everybody gets 4 ticks of at least about, what's it? The minimum I heal for is like 200. The maximum I'm healing for is like 400.
My only beef with it is that it damages you unless you have the red soul aura.
Which, if you're, even if nowadays with that extra little bit of damage, it's not even doing that much. I mean, with my healer, I have 4,000 life, and it's only ticking for like 20 to 30 damage to me for 3 or 4 times. Oh no, I lost 100 life, and I'm healing everybody for more than that.
I just say it should heal you too. You know, change the name of it. Do whatever you gotta.
I've never used that move. I just stick to the basic sorcery. But I'm not a DPS / healer. I'm just a straight healer.
I don't even have any DPS on my healer anymore, especially with the new power sets.
The new skill trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of threw a monkey wrench in your works, didn't it?
Yeah, it did actually. Because I did have myself completely dual spec for the longest time.
Dual specking. Can't wait until that comes out.
Oh yeah. No doubt. The next next DLC is going to be epic, I think.
I feel sorry for some players with that DLC though.
That don't have a league? Like Glenn?
No, I feel sorry for the
I'm in a league.
I feel sorry for the casual
Kidding.
players. I feel sorry for the casual players who just play DPS, because we already know it's hard to get into stuff now as a DPS because like people run 2 tanks. But when everyone can hit a button and switch to DPS and the competition doubles,
Yep.
those people that are just casual DPS and don't play their role, they're going to have a real hard time getting into shit.
We're assuming a lot here. They may just do it for PvP and PvE, like a swap between the two. We're not necessarily sure that they're going to do it for like different specs, which I think they will. But I
think they will too.
Yeah, we're kind of assuming that.
But I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of competition on the DPS side of things. A lot.
I'm going to have to go back and watch what Jens Anderson said about that DLC. I'm going to have to go back and refresh my memory about some of the specific stuff he talked about.
That's a lot of like old videos though.
Yeah. Well, it was SOE Live, I think, from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where he was up on stage, talking, kind of like the Microsoft One reveal,
Which SOE Live this year is creeping ever closer. And they said that they have a huge announcement at E3, which is in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Well, speaking of which, yeah, we were. I tried to get Trex on the show tonight to talk about what his plans were for SOE Live because he is going. He's already bought his plane ticket, but he just messaged me about 10 minutes ago, or about 30 minutes ago. He's going to try to be on next week. So
Cool.
he said he wasn't feeling well today, so said he was sick. So excuse me, but I did talk to him earlier about being on the show, so he can
Tell him to bring SP with him.
SP.
SP.
He's probably busy playing. I just want to talk
what
to
are you
one of
on
them
a
about
initial
their-
basis with him? You're that close with him? SP? What up, SP?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want you calling him SP. He doesn't call you NS.
We don't even call him that. Or anything close to that.
Yeah, we call him A-hole.
Hey, that's Mr. A-hole to you.
So, how come you don't use Invocation of Renewal? That's the best healer out there. You ever see that on the forums? It's
really?
such a beast heal.
You know, Incantation of Renewal has a long-ass cast time, and you're
Oh,
probably
but it doesn't
gonna put her-
matter. In regards to the healing numbers, oh my god, it's such a good heal. Read the forums, man.
Crap,
Yeah,
you gotta get
I'm
over
gonna
this
stand in one
forums.
place.
The forums is nowhere to get information unless it's from a
You were just
developer.
saying you were angry at how many stupid people.
I know,
were
I
on
was
the
being
forums.
sarcastic.
I know you were. I know you were.
And then they all gang up on me like I don't know what I'm talking about. And then there's 10 of them going, you don't know what
You
you're
can't
talking
argue
about.
with morons.
Oh, you can't. They're
Yeah.
all forum elitists, and they're all like
Sacrificial
superior
offerings,
active members because they fucking
better
post
heal.
on everything.
Ooh, you post a lot
Yeah,
on
well-
the forums. I play the game. I don't know about you. I'm not stuck on the forums all day. I'm actually playing the game. Thank you.
All right, I got a job and a
Playing
second
the
job
game
this
and-
game.
Krabby's like, I
Getting
got a
50 billion
job.
tells.
I got.
You know, I check out the forums when I'm taking a dump. That's about the only respectable time I look at them.
Oh,
That's
no.
all that's on the forums. They're shit, and if I want to read a bunch of shit, it might as well smell like shit in the room I'm in.
Hey, Krabby, what is with you and toilets? I saw your Facebook picture with you sitting on a toilet or something.
Oh, yeah, we were just at Home Depot, and I was all baked out. I was like, yo, someone get my picture on the shitter.
That explains why your base is called the Crapper.
It's the crapper. Crappy heels.
Oh, you're sick, Krabby. Hey, when's your buddy Rock going to be on the show, man?
I don't know. I think he's at, like, his aunt's house right now. I wanted to run family before. I was like, yo, get on. He's like, oh, I'm looking at pictures. I was like, come on, bro. Looking at pictures?
Oh, who watched FNL? Because I didn't.
I watched it.
Was there anything
I couldn't.
DC related on it? Did like anyone spew any new information?
I think Jens let something slip, and people were saying it in the chat. Someone asked him a question about, will we ever be able to change the layout of our layers? Like, you know how it's just always in that one set pattern. And he was like, there's no plans at this time. It's laid out like this for balance for PvP and PvE. And he mentioned PvE by mistake, and people are assuming that
Yeah, he's
Halls of
always
Power, we're
said
going to have
that,
PvE in our layers.
He's always said that he planned to bring PvE into layers somehow.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's coming up soon then.
As soon as he announced home turf, he was like, players can do PvE and PvP type content, but he said when we're going to re-release, it was going to be PvP. But
Yeah,
I remember him
that's coming.
saying it was going to be for PvE in the future. Like, I can see duos or solos taking place in it in some kind of
Yeah.
way. And then, like, league layers could have, like, alerts / raids, possibly, if PvE would be in it.
Like,
Oh,
league,
they
like
also
league
said,
missions, where you only get credit if you're running with your league mates, maybe?
Yeah.
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 They also announced that Game Update 26 is probably this week.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because we
And,
all thought it was going to hit this.
Well, it
this
was kind of
past-
tentative.
And Jens also put out the challenge that on next Friday Night Legends, he will take anyone on 8-on-1 with his God mode. So, We're gonna have some Jens 8-on-1 versus 8 matches in scrimmage this Friday, probably.
I mean, since that's finally dropped, FNL is going to be a lot smoother for them.
Yeah. Oh, definitely with the scrimmage. Yeah.
I think they shouldn't have released the Friday Night Legends before they had the scrimmage out, though. That would have made it a lot easier.
Well,
So that at least they can have like a few
it's
matches
not
like
that
the tournament
bad
going through.
because FNL wasn't strictly supposed to be about PvP, anyways. That's why there was PvE shows.
Yeah, but the only time they're
Many
doing
PvE
PvE,
shows.
only time they're doing PvE shows when they're showing off new content and watching people get their ass whooped.
Yeah, they had some funny. They had a league with a weird name.
Femi something.
Yeah, family.
Familia Gada.
Yeah, I didn't really get that one.
Yeah.
Their healer didn't have fortified block, and it's their neck mod, and she died.
Have you noticed that they're staying away from the PlayStation though?
Well, that's partially because no, they're not staying away from the PlayStation. They're staying away from the PlayStation, the US PlayStation, because everybody kept sending them stupid invites.
That was my point, right?
Yeah.
You know,
And then they complain when
why
they get
they-
banned for it.
Yeah, I didn't know that's why they were.
There's probably a lot more people on it too, and it's slower.
Right. Yeah, it's not as laggy. That's true.
I want to see them do seeds on Friday Night Legends.
Why?
They'll fucking run out of time before they complete it with everybody disconnecting. You can't even go through the last portal to go to Swamp Thing. They're just like infinite loading screen. Psh.
What are you talking about? I want to see them have a league on Friday Night Legends and watch them do FOS2 and fail at the bridge like half of these trash talkers.
We need some more
Everybody,
PvE.
everybody, get up to the spot where you can grab it. Why is this shit not working?
PvP is boring to watch. It's just a cluster of people swinging away.
Yeah.
Jen's goes like, "Oh, we fixed that, guys," and they're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I got in an argument with a kid that he didn't know that they fixed it. He was like, "Guys, what are you doing? Just block and survive." And I was like,
No, they fixed the crystal. They fixed it to where the ads don't just like sit in the fucking abyss down there.
right. Yeah, you actually have to try now.
how dare they make us do our job, do an actual video game and play our video games? Seriously.
It's kind of like how when FOS3 the door was glitched. When you died, you could just run back in.
Yeah.
I remember the week they fixed that. People were like, "Why can't I go through the door?" I was like, "Because you actually have to not die during this raid now."
Oh, speaking of door, no, it was worse back in Kondak. Remember when they fixed the Kondak door? For Black Adam? People could not beat him anymore.
People were like, "What's going on?"
I
The
never
conduct-
felt that was a necessary glitch anyway.
Right.
I hated being a part of groups that did that, wanted to do it.
Well, at the very beginning, I liked it because
Go to the right.
yeah.
Well, they
Hug
all
the
just
wall.
wanted to bump rush the Gigantiform because they knew they were going to wipe.
Oh, it's just funny because like back in the day when I think the game was like 5-6 months old, I ran Kondak with Liam back when we had our first league, and I didn't even know about that glitch. I don't think we even used it, so I don't even know if we knew it existed.
Right. I'm not sure
used
it
the
even
gate
was a
door
glitch on the
glitches.
PC. I think that was a PlayStation thing. I don't think it was a PC thing.
PlayStation
Might have been.
exclusive.
Because I listened to a podcast last year when the game first came out. This is like a year and a half. Actually, it was 2 years ago. I listened to a podcast of some guys, and they were struggling with Kondak, and they didn't they didn't say anything about any kind of door glitch. But this is when the game first came out.
I can't believe people struggled with Kondak.
Well, when the game first came out, yeah.
Still,
They
though, I
struggled
can't
so
believe
bad they
people
had to stack
struggled with that.
pots.
God.
What do you mean you
still
can't
can't-
believe? Yeah, like back then when you were just now gearing, I'm sure that
The
shit was
first
pretty
part
hard.
was the hardest part. Even when I was like in piss poor gear, the water keepers were the toughest part, and then we never really had a problem with the other guys. Just
Well,
those
that's because
fucking rocks, man.
you just run past most of them.
We had a problem with we always had a problem with Giganta and Zatanna.
I always thought
Yeah,
Dr.
sometimes
Fate
you wouldn't make it
Zatanna
through
was.
there with a whole group at the last boss. Kill a couple people on you.
Just always remember to roll when the lightning comes.
So what's this big announcement you think that they're going to be making at E3? I mean, what is it strictly about? Are you talking about a Sony announcement or are you talking about a DC Universe announcement?
They said that it was going to be a DC announcement.
No.
So it could be something
Yeah, I'm on
related to
PS4.
PS4.
Yeah.
It's going to be PS4. They're going to lay it all out.
It could be more content. Could be a Halls of Power announcement.
True.
That's probably what it could be, because around E3 is going to be when Origin Crisis has been out for a month.
Yep.
So yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past them if they were like, "Hey, Halls of Power, here you go. This is what it looks like." Because I remember a year ago when what came out last year around E3?
Battle for Earth. Well, no, Battle for Earth came out before.
Okay, well then it was 2 years ago. They had Fight for the Light at E3.
Yeah.
They were showing that off at E3.
I remember that.
Everybody was shitting bricks over that.
Yeah.
That's what brought a lot of players back. And then
Because the guy I knew
for
went.
sure when F2P. That's when I actually came back to the game. That's when I came back because I quit after. I played during launch, and then in February I quit right before the Valentine's Day update, and then I came back as soon as they announced Fight for the Light.
Right.
It's probably going to be Halls of Power, like you said. Maybe even a preview of the next Power.
That'd be cool.
Which I'm going to assume is water.
Yeah,
Maybe even show Sons of Trigon at the same time. You know, give even a teaser at that. You never know.
Right.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or it might be that we're porting it over to the PlayStation 4 at launch.
that's
would be
what I
awesome.
hope it is.
Like a
That's what I'm
PlayStation
hoping.
4 copy, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the other stuff, that would be a good announcement, but the PS4 to me,
Would be epic announcement.
Yeah, if
Would-
they could,
would be a
if they
big
could get it on
announcement,
the PS4, that would be.
The
that'd be
only
great.
issue that they're going to have to solve for PS4 is server. Because I would imagine, just like we have US PS3, US PC, they would add a US PS4 and a EU PS4 server. Because I don't see the PS3s and PS4s, all our data playing on the same server.
That'd be cool
I
to
figure
merge.
they would make a new server.
It'd be cool if they merged the PC and the PS3. That'd be awesome.
No. You don't remember the mega server? We don't need to go through that
Yeah, but
again.
we're talking about a cloud. We're talking about cloud gaming now, Kaiser. You got to step out of the dark ages. We're talking
PS3?
about.
No, that would alienate PS3. PS3 can't do the cloud. PS4 can. PC can. I don't
That's
think
what I'm
PS.
talking about, Kaiser. PS4.
Well, then you're leaving the PS3 people in the dark.
Oh, you better get a job so you can afford one. I'm just.
You got enough replay
Look, I'm
badges.
not the one in here
I'm
with
just
name tape on
kidding,
his food
Kaiser.
stamp. That's Ninja.
Dude.
He's got that food stamp internet over there.
Hey,
There you go.
Kaiser.
Food stamp
Kaiser.
internet.
How come every time I crack on you that you crack on Ninja?
Because it's
Because
obvious.
he can't handle the truth.
actually, to be honest, if you crack on Ninja, he'll throw it back at Kaiser.
Yeah,
so
I
that's
know.
just how it
It's
is.
the same thing. I make
Oh,
fun of
let
Ninja.
me change this up. Let me ask you a question then, Shock.
Okay, shoot.
What's that?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Can you individually mute him when he's about to do that?
I'm about. Let me try it.
That's okay. I'm done.
Oh, you're not. Don't lie to us.
Anytime you think he's gonna do it, just hit mute on him.
Food stamps internet. Oh my god.
So did everybody give out their loadouts?
I don't know. Did everybody give out their loadouts? Are we confused?
Crappy,
What's up?
didn't it?
My loadout's a secret.
I knew that was coming.
You can't share League Secrets.
You have to go to my
My
YouTube
loadout is the
channel
same
to
thing
see
as
my
everybody
loadout.
else's loadout. Savage Growth, Metabolism, Blossom, Swarm Shield, Regen, Cross Paul, or Hive Mind. Same thing everybody else uses. It's just in the way you use it.
Yeah, Rob wants us to accidentally disconnect you, Kaiser.
Kaiser's having technical difficulties.
I think there's a storm passing through his
Yeah.
house.
You see, every time Rob hates on me, I'm going to start doing it again. It's in his control now.
So are you guys doing Nexus later?
Nexus.
I wasn't planning
Yeah.
on it.
I was planning on maybe brothers and family.
I have to do family. I didn't do that for the day. I think we're gonna do Nexus later. I'm not positive. I don't know who's gonna be on.
I'll
There
do
wasn't
it.
too many
I'm down.
people
Look,
on.
I'll run it if you need a troller. I'm down to go in there.
You need a 95 CR DPS with 2700 might. You
need
gotta go
a
somewhere
CR
else because that's
software?
not me. But anyway,
95. Oh my god, I need 100 CR.
you're at 100 CR. Shut the.
No.
He is
You're
not.
still at 89. You scrub.
I'm all in. I'm 95. I still have 2 pieces of green gear left.
Yeah, I'm 95.
I'm 95 too, and I have only like 3 pieces of blue gear.
Yeah. How's that work? I'm 95. I got 5 mods and everything, even my rings, except the 2 pieces of green gear that I have. I just have 1 mod.
I have 83 is my lowest piece of gear on my character right now.
Me too.
Actually, I'm sorry, it's 78 with the if I had to declare my unmodded rings, but that's about it.
What about that tank belt you got?
Let's not talk about that here. I'm still going to stab him.
You have a weapon? Yeah, an 85 weapon?
I have an 83 martial arts right now. I haven't even been in Nexus yet.
I want dual pistols so bad. I got hand blasters. I mean, hand blasters
I
are
want
probably my
pistols,
favorite,
too.
though. But I really want some dual pistols.
No.
Yeah,
We're
plus
gonna do
they slightly
hand
buffed
blasters here.
Hand blasters, so
We're gonna do hand blasters here. We need you to teach BCD how to do hand blasters.
No.
God, hand blasters. Jeez, that's an easy move. Tap, tap, hold.
He
The only
knows
move you
that.
need to know.
He does that in DPS roll.
Oh, God, you can't do that in DPS roll.
Now you're
Yeah.
getting the problem.
We had a problem last night in Brothers.
In DPS roll, the hand blasters really aren't that bad if you do the hold and let it charge up and then fucking tap it
so-
Yeah,
again.
focus blast and then
The
solar
hand blasters
flare.
really aren't that bad. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, solar
they-
flame
they
and
must have
focus
buffed
blast
them
are
or
good,
something.
but pulse
They have a
beam,
good cone on them, too.
pulse beam, no, pulse beam doesn't work. Sorry.
Hey, Shock. Apparently you're ninja looting legs now from Crappy.
Oh, he did. Oh, my God, he so ninjaed my fucking leg
Wait,
last
who
night.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Rob's saying right now.
You left. What are you talking about?
Oh, my God.
I
He
didn't
ninjaed
do
my leg.
anything.
You're not
You
reading.
see,
Twitch's
everybody
thing,
knows.
right?
See, this is out in the open now. Jesus.
I didn't ninja loot anything, you scrub. What are you talking about?
No, I left too
I'm
early.
reading
I got
something,
T5 legs. I'm not worried about it.
I
Look
got
at the-
T5 legs. Huh? I got my T5 legs last night, so meh.
I'm just reading what Rob's putting down on the forums, on the thing right now on Twitch.
Yeah, me too. He's
What
ta-
would he say?
Oh, he's the one that said Shock ninjas some legs from Crappy. According to the forums, Crappy's bitching about my ninja looting on the forums, really.
No, I really. He's just probably putting that in there because I like the forum so much.
I don't even look at the forums much. I might glance at them like once a week. I don't really
I
bother.
just like to go in there and read the stuff that people write.
It's the same old, same old.
Hilarious.
It's like the
There
Guild
is
Wars
some
2
good
forums.
information
It's just
on
a
there.
waste. Yeah.
Once in a while. But like the random people that put stuff up there, I don't know. There's just like a couple names that stick out in my mind of people that fucking have no idea what they're talking about.
More people from the PC, I think, post on the forums than the PS3. I could be wrong, but
Well, the forums is filled with heroes. I've
Yeah.
noticed. Everybody's a hero.
It's the same
of
as the
course
game.
everybody's a hero. Yep.
I don't know why you'd want to be a hero.
Because that's how that's how the game is. All the devs are like, "Hey, check out this hero content." I'm always surprised when they're like bringing on a villain league on FNL, or if they even like show villain content at all.
Yeah, I know. We're kind of the underdogs.
Somebody's got to be the bad guy.
Except for these Batmans. They did us in with these Batmans.
So who's the group you were planning on running Nexus with, Crappy?
Just going to run it with my league, with everybody.
Wait.
So that counts us out.
I'm fine with you healing, but I don't trust Rock.
No, Rock's a really good
Rock's
healer.
a crappy healer.
Crappy
Got
healer.
160 skill
I'm
points.
kidding.
He's a real good healer.
Yep.
He lets me do all the work, though. He just stands around.
Carrying them.
No, he's there if anybody else needs a heal. You know, and plus he has that bio cap or whatever the hell it is, you know, so if I miss somebody or I'm getting fucked with, you know, like that just automatically juices them back up. That is a good heal. I was thinking, what would I rather, that or a shield? You know, I would never switch my power, but like if I was going to change the mechanics of nature,
Yeah.
I think I'd still rather have a shield though. Because nature's awesome.
Where did all my stuff go? This is crazy.
What happened to the screen? It's all black.
Yeah,
Oh, technical difficulties.
no, my XSplit broadcaster deleted some of my media files. I don't know what's
Nice.
going on. I think my PC is possessed.
Join the club. Jesus, too.
No,
They
I got
fixed
that
this,
fixed.
You
It's
did?
always
Yeah,
looking at
'cause,
male porn.
You did get it fixed?
It's fixed.
Nice.
Yeah, after our last podcast, he started looking up a certain special video. And it
So I
crashed
went
him?
to look at some Fast and Furious.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't even get to watch it. Like I should have watched it because 3 hours later it was taken down.
No, we're not talking about that. He actually Googled Fast and Furious porn.
I got it.
I went down the list on Google and
I
told
got
And then
the
his
movie.
computer crashed.
every single thing on that.
Hey, Crappy,
What's up?
I got the movie.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I used a tube catcher and snatched it.
Oh, that was a good call.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Now,
I
now
actually
you should
watched
really
about a
edit
half
that out
hour
of
of
the
it today.
podcast.
Was it actually good? Was it decent?
It sucked.
I didn't expect it to be good. I expected it to be tolerable or decent.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Shock is a ninja looter and a pirate.
He's just borrowing it.
He's just far.
Yeah.
I can send it to you.
No, I don't want to be involved in that.
And he's also a dealer.
I know, jeez.
no.
Oh
You got
no.
any 3D glasses to go with that?
The guy kept moving the camera though. It's kind of weird.
Did he? Yeah. See, I just skimmed through it to see
Yeah.
if it was actually the whole movie, and I was like, "Wow, it's really the whole
Like
movie."
his arm was getting tired, so every once in a while, like he'd have to like shift his arm, and the camera would move. You'd see you'd hear like the audience laugh at stuff and everything.
You should have just bought a tripod and just set it
Yeah, I
up.
know. That'll go over.
Listen, sometimes I go to the movies and there is nobody in there. You know, it's just you and like 15 other people, and
Yeah, you and
no
Pee
one's
Wee
gonna
Herman.
no one's gonna say, "Hey, you get that camera out of there." You know, they're gonna be like, "Haha, this guy's recording the movie."
What kind of movies are you going to see by yourself with nobody in there? Is there Krabby?
I don't know. There's just a lot of people. Like, what did we go see? I don't even remember. Damn, I have a terrible memory. Holy
I
fuck!
wonder why.
It was a superhero movie. Oh, it was Iron Man 3. That's what it was. And it just so happened that there was a ton of shows of Iron Man 3 playing, and we just got lucky enough to get in the theater that's the night when I missed this. And we just happened to get into the theater with like 15 people in there.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe you missed our podcast for Iron Man 3.
Oh, it was because they screwed us. It was all the other ones were full, and then we were like, hell, I ain't driving home without seeing it.
So terrible of you. How dare you?
I'm an Iron Man fan. But definitely none of them were as good as the first one, though. The first one was the best.
Yeah, I love the first one.
Yeah.
First one was awesome.
That's usually how it goes. The first movie is it's real good, and then everything after that just isn't so good.
So we're talking about Marvel movies.
On the DCUO podcast. Thanks. Congratulations.
We're really bad now.
We're expanding.
What are we going to do? We're going to be bringing in BCD and all of his Marvel-themed characters?
Oh. Well, get this, Ninja. I said, hey, why don't you go to electricity, and I will run you through and get you squared away with electricity. He goes, okay, I'll be Thor. I got a hammer. And I'm like, oh, forget it. Forget it. Nope. Forget it.
I was electricity once.
Oh yeah,
DPS with it.
I don't believe you.
I really was. On my troll. I was having I've been hard light thing for so long. I need to switch to something
stop
else.
it. You're lying to me.
That sounds like a true story.
So since we're a little off topic, we want to talk, maybe wrap up the show a little bit, talk a couple of minutes about the big announcement this week from Microsoft.
It's horrible.
TV?
Oh my gosh, that
TV. Do they say anything
The
else?
biggest
besides
revolution in gaming
Television?
history is a voice-activated remote control for your TV.
Okay, Angry Kaiser. I mean, Angry
Listen,
Joe.
your Xbox camera is always on, listening to you and spying on you.
I mean, what if I want to just sit in my living room, playing
Full
the buff?
spread in the nude.
Yeah.
Out.
Do I want Microsoft turning on to see me?
Eating Cheetos. Yeah.
And who's to say how corrupt our government is? They're not going to, if they suspect you on doing something, they're going to be watching you through your Xbox, listening to every move you make. Or what if you just have a good hacker next to you and you like to play video games naked and dude's watching you naked?
You sitting on the couch and full spread in the nude. Okay, come on. Turn on
All
I
that.
I'm
just
gonna
feel
say
like
is-
that always on.
Turn on
crap
that
is-
connect.
I'm not down with that always on. That's kind of stupid.
Between that and between what they did with used games, which PS4 isn't going that hardcore, they're done.
yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you are so arrogant that you force every game to be installed and you completely kill used games with that paywall.
Not to mention, they got to be connected to the internet at
Once
least
every
one
24
time
hours.
in a day.
Yep. That is
So that
that is
leaves out
stupid.
anybody
you
who
don't-
does not have internet.
It's
They
screwed.
cannot play that system.
That is
If you don't connect
stupid.
once every 24 hours, it's a game system that will not play a game.
Yeah.
You can't play anything on it unless you connect.
That is like the
Can't wait to
dumbest.
start reading all these damage control articles.
It's because they know they screwed up.
Oh, they screwed up big, and
They
it's too
won't
late to
change
change
it.
it.
Their
It's too
stock
late.
prices plummeted
Yep.
And Sony
after that
Pro-
announcement.
At least I
It's
don't.
too
It's a
late.
terrible idea too.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
I'm glad they did it because now I don't have to even worry about getting one.
Oh, they're 3 weeks from E3 too. They don't have time. It's set in stone. They can't take away the paywall and fix that whole always on thing in time. They're done.
Pretty much.
The
how
Xbox
it's gonna
does have
be.
one really cool feature. Like if you're playing and you have clear walls and stuff,
Ugh.
it projects the image onto the wall around
But
the
you
TV.
have to
of the
dedicate a
extra
whole
stuff.
section of your room to
Nobody's
that. though.
gonna do that.
I so would, man. I think that is really cool. You know how sometimes you get stuck in a bad view and you could see the rest of it on the wall? How cool would that be?
That's not an innovation. That's projectors from the 70s and 80s. Used to go to school, they put something in the auditorium or
But
the
it's
screen.
still carrying
That's
out
30 years old
perfectly
technology
the
here.
rest of the game that's not even on your screen, though. I think that's pretty.
I
I like that.
That's old time technology. They went into a pawn shop and got an idea.
That's a good idea, though.
I
They
don't.
went to a
That's not an
pawn shop
innovation.
and got
To
an
me, I
idea.
don't care about stuff like that. I want to know what the games.
I want a system that.
Yeah,
plays
what's
games.
even more funny and more sad is they announce games that no one give a crap about, really.
Right.
You know, Microsoft is terrible. I never buy Microsoft products. They're too easily hacked. They're junky, slow.
I had somebody.
Garbage.
I had somebody the other day tell me that they didn't buy the PS3 because they got hacked once, but they'll buy an Xbox 360. I
Yeah,
give
it
them a
got
really,
hacked by
really,
the
really.
best people in the world to hack it.
Oh, Xbox gets hacked. They just fix it quick. JTags, you can hack any game you want.
All right. Every game of Call of Duty is corrupt. You can't even play Call of Duty on Xbox no more.
Oh, the latest one, definitely.
Everybody always has crazy hacks. It's too easy. You plug a USB thing into it and you're done. Download some stuff off the internet, copy, paste it, bam.
Yeah, it takes world-class hackers to hack into Sony's.
Mm-hmm.
It takes Anonymous and... I can't find this.
You got to think of though, man. I give Sony credit. All these years, everyone always trying to hack their games and everything. You never have a problem.
Well, they got hacked eventually just because they put it out there like a challenge. You can't hack us, and then it kind of happened.
No, actually,
What
actually happened was they got when they got hacked. As sad as it sounds, it was based on luck.
That was real lucky then.
Really? I heard it had something to do with.
It had something to do with something. I forget what it was, though.
I think it was Portal or some game that combined PC and PS3, and somehow when they combined like the two playing environments, it left a security window open and they got in. I heard something where it involved whatever game that they combined the two sides.
That was Portal.
Yeah, I heard it had something to do with that. That left some kind of catch where they could get in and do shit. There was something there between the two different systems. I could be wrong though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do these hackers? They're like, oh, we're helping the gaming. We're for the people in the gaming. No, you're not. You're ruining the gaming community. You idiots! I couldn't play the game I like for a month because of you.
Well, you know,
because you were helping us.
I bought an
Yeah.
Xbox because of
Thanks.
Xbox gets hacked a lot more.
I had to
Yeah,
play Call of
Xbox
Duty
hacked
somehow, so I had to play Call of Duty on the Xbox.
no, one of the
Oh, that's what you were doing, the whole hack?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was doing.
I was like, man, I gotta get an Xbox. Shit, like a
I was just
crackhead.
sitting on there for a week. Not on a Xbox One, though. I'll never touch that.
I don't even know what I did with my Xbox. I fucking lost it somewhere. I think.
Mine's a paperweight. It sits there. Looking
They're
at it right
garbage. I
now.
can't believe that the Xbox needs a separate power thing on the cord that you plug into the wall. Like, I got it, and I was like, what the hell is this shit? This Xbox is fucking huge the way it is, and then they can't even squeeze everything inside their shit on the cord. And the shit on the cord makes noise. It has a fan in it. I was like, wow. I was like,
And maybe their big announcement is the DC Universe Online is going to going to Xbox.
Oh, I'm done with
nah,
that.
no way.
That would be.
Well, I know
horrible.
it's I'm kidding. It's SOE, but
I mean, in general, it would only be positive for the game because that's more revenue.
yeah, that's true.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't really be good for the game because we get even less graphics than we already have. We're already holding back on the PS3. The Xbox doesn't even have the computing power to handle this. Hey, have you actually looked at the Defiance forums for Xbox? The first day, they had so much lag there that they couldn't play the game.
Right. I see Defiance had a free weekend, and they're already like 20. They're selling it for 30% off or something like that.
It's
Yeah,
Wow.
I heard. No, I heard when they did that weekend that all 12 of their current players showed up for it too, which is amazing. The whole gaming community was there. And I think
Kaiser.
2 new people tried it, and at the end of it, there's
I was
only
gonna
9
say
players left.
That game's gonna be. It's gonna have players because it doesn't have a monthly subscription.
Yeah.
They just need to get the players on there. That's what they got to do.
No, it's getting the players to stay on there. It's their problem.
Yeah, Defiance. Yeah, they had a free weekend. This actually, it's still going on, or it was going on up until midnight tonight or something. I was on Steam earlier today. I was thinking about buying the game, but I'll probably wait.
Dodged a
You
bullet
gotta know when
there.
to play it with you, man.
Yeah.
If I had some extra cash to just drop on a game like that, I would. But
Yeah, I say we wait for a better game to do that for PC.
I don't even know how you have time to play another game.
Working, I'm not going. I'll make time.
PC is like a full-time game once you get on it.
Yeah.
Well, especially now that there's so much to do on the game. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. All my marks are running low.
There's
All my
only
mods are about to expire.
more content to come too. See, that's what makes me excited.
No doubt.
I know. I can't wait for a new healing power. Definitely coming up next.
Are you gonna like check it out before you switch?
No, I'm probably just gonna switch right to it and see,
Are you
just
sure
see what
you
it
wanna
got.
do
That's
that?
what I'm gonna do. Like, and if it sucks, I'll just switch right back to nature.
No,
No, I'm
what
gonna give it
you
a chance. I'll
what
do
you
a lot of
do-
experimenting with it.
What you do is you switch to it, and then you bitch at Sony so much that they'll switch it back, and then they're like, "Well, I guess we're not gonna do that again." It's the player base that ruined that whole free token in each Power DLC.
I get it.
Right?
I hated that.
Oh, I remember when they did that. That was terrible.
Player base fucked that for everybody.
Yep. Morons.
Oh, I don't like light. It's nothing like how
Well,
I thought it
that's
was
why you
gonna
make
be.
a new character and see if you like it, and then if you don't like it, you don't switch.
That's why I have like 4 of those tokens floating inside my shared bank right now.
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of those too, dude. It's basically like a free thing that I use whenever I feel like playing light.
Yeah.
Because if I want to test a power, I want to test it with all the skill points I have and all the gear I have, because then I could base my numbers off something because I know what I do
Right.
now.
Yeah, no doubt.
The only problem you're going to have switching to it, though, is everyone's going to try and switch
I
to it.
know.
If healing
Everybody's
power's not
gonna do it.
overlapping, it's going to be like, we need a non-water healer for...
I wish
gonna
they just
suck.
let
But
stuff
yeah, I think-
stack.
Kaiser,
Yeah.
I think in terms of the next DLC, it's either going to be the new power, whatever it is. Probably, we all think it's water at this point.
well, it's
correct?
not that I'm guessing water, it's just how Yen's
I mean,
kind of
summer,
let that
it
cat out of the
does
bag.
make sense. It makes sense.
And he
but,
said it himself by mistake, so...
Either that or a new weapon. And I only say a new weapon because there was like 2 others in the alpha version of the game.
Was it
What
one of
two?
them wand and
Wand and crossbow.
Yeah.
Well, then here's a question.
And the crossbow is but the crossbow is real dual pistol-ish
dual
if they're going to run it
pistol
like
kinda,
that.
Yeah.
No, like a actual crossbow. Like a
Oh, just like a single crossbow. I got you.
yeah,
Like
it
a
would be like
Chewbacca?
a really small. It would be a really slow ranged weapon probably, but it would hit hard.
Why are we limiting ourselves? Let's just...
But a power and a
since
weapon.
there's not... Yeah, exactly. Since this is not a lot in this DLC with the Hall,
That would be
No,
that
do
would
everything.
kick ass, dude. That would be so kick ass.
weapon and power.
We don't even need a new weapon. I need a new power.
You know, a cool weapon would be a chain.
Yeah.
No.
Think about that real
You
quick.
whip.
Then get back to me.
Yeah, think about that real quick. No.
Yeah, that's pretty much a whip. And Jen's already said no to the whip.
No, that's not why we're saying no.
I feel like Indiana Jones.
knows
if I had a
why.
whip.
Why a chain's bad?
Ghost Rider.
Dang.
Oh, true.
Dang.
True.
It's true.
True. We don't need any more
Yeah.
character changes from...
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, he'd just be changing it back.
Yeah, he'd be wasting his own money too. I swear to God, him by himself, he's kept this game alive.
Yeah, he spends so much money on.
Well, he's spent most of his loyalty, though.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Some people were saying it might be like Raven's power, something like that. Who was saying that
Shadow.
for the next power?
Like Dark Field.
I think it would be called Shadow.
I wonder what the next tank's gonna be.
Who cares about tank? Dude, we need a new healing power.
This guy.
It's gonna be atomic.
Well, in
Wonder
Guild
what-
Wars 2,
wonder
they
what
have a
his
Dark
gimmick's gonna
Field.
be, though.
It's not a power, but it's a power interaction called Dark Field. So they could do something like that, kind of like Cloak from Marvel, you know.
If I remember right, like Final Fantasy 11 had shadow, like a ninja shadow kind of thing as a tank. I don't think that would work in our game.
The problem with that being in this game, Kaiser, is that character's entire thing was based off of dodging. So
Yeah, it was based
wouldn't
off of
take any damage. Yeah.
Dodging is physical in this game. It's not left up
That's
to
what I'm saying. It
stats.
wouldn't work in this game.
Unless you unless they had buffs that made your character move faster in combat for like 5 seconds, or your roll goes like twice as far.
And then the only thing that's going to be that's going to do is it's going to make you dodge, dipping out. What I think they might do is they might make the next tank power ability to phase in and out.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would
You basically avoid damage altogether.
Yeah, you just avoid the damage. You phase out, and then you phase back in, and but you still hold aggro. It's called like shift, phase shift or something stupid like that. Something like that would actually really help.
I wonder what is the next tanking power.
It's rumored to be atomic by a lot of people, but you know.
Yeah, that's what everybody
atomic
thinks.
was in a alpha. Yeah.
But I didn't think they got Captain Adams' rights or the other one.
They don't need Captain Adams' rights to put in a power called atomic.
Yeah, but you know, there's stupid legal laws and shit like that.
Which character would they base atomic on? I mean, Captain Adams is not really atomic.
Captain Adam is in the comic, but you're thinking of somebody else, aren't you? Because Captain Adam is the guy in the nuclear radiation guy in the suit, right?
Yeah, but
he's atomic radiation.
They were basing that more on quantum. That's more like quantum physics.
Otherwise than that, there's no other radioactive heroes, I think, in the DC universe.
Oh yeah, there is Firestorm.
That's true.
Yep.
But he's
nuclear. Yep. That might be.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. But I thought they haven't released anything with Firestorm in years.
So.
Firehawk. Firestorm, the nuclear man. Yep. Yeah, Captain Adams. That's kind of their model for quantum. What about water? What water hero do they have in the DC universe?
Aquaman.
Who's that?
Really? Aquaman's not
Black
really
Manta,
water.
Ocean Master.
He's just a character that's strong. He's not really. It's not like Hydro Man from the Marvel universe, you know, who's a villain, by the way. But
Shock, what if we told you about
Aqualad.
naming Marvel heroes when a certain BC can be watching? Don't give future ideas. Or I'm going to be Hydro.
Well, when I think of water power, I think about the character turning into water, or being able to manipulate water. Aquaman can't manipulate water.
Aquaman can manipulate water. Yes, he can.
Yeah, and you also
in the newer comics.
In the newer comics, I guess he can. Yeah, he can control the tides and all that stuff. Yeah.
So what's he going to do? Start making constructs and be like a water hard light power?
There you go. You just gave him an idea.
Yeah, that's great. Crappy gets a fan on his healer now.
Oh, I'll have water shields. I'll put little water shields around you. I can picture it right now, actually.
Yeah, Aquaman's wife, Mara, has hard water powers. That's what Rob's saying, which is true.
I'll splash everyone to death. My supercharge could
Have
be
you ever watched
waterboarding.
Young Justice?
Yeah.
Wait, did you just say your supercharge is waterboarding?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's your base called? Guantanamo?
Don't give him ideas, please. Don't give him
That's
ideas.
obviously a DPS supercharge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Well, man, I think I'm going to wrap up the show there. What do you
My
think?
lighter's going dead.
I
That's a
guess.
reason to end right there.
Oh, Jesus, I'm done for.
Crappy's finished.
I got to back up. I think.
Well, we're going to wrap up the show right there, I think. I think we've covered about everything we can cover this week.
Yeah, it's been real.
Been real. We need to get some more.
Oh, well, I didn't even notice you were here.
That's real
Oh
talk.
wait, Jay's here.
Yeah,
What?
I just got here.
No.
Hey Jay.
Yo. Mute his mic.
Hey, Rob's still listening, so that's what you get.
Does Rob have a hero or a villain?
I tried
don't
to
know.
catch it.
He's on the PC. I know that.
Oh, is he?
The other guy in the chat, Reaper PT13, he's a villain on the PS3. I ran something with him the other day.
Yeah, you said he seemed pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, you say that now to say.
Wait, you said what is he, a healer?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, talk to him. We could actually replace Lifestealer.
All right, Kaiser. I'm starting getting rid of your characters out of the league. You've been officially removed.
Looks like we're starting a new league, Kaiser.
Oh no.